हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम करेंगे इंटीग्रल्स मिसलेनियस एक्सरसाइज चैप्टर 7 की। उसमें कुछ क्वेश्चंस तो हैं इंडेफिनिट इंटीग्रल के और कुछ क्वेश्चन हैं डेफिनिट इंटीग्रल के। तो फर्स्ट वी विल स्टार्ट इंडेफिनिट इंटीग्रल। सम नंबर 4th, सपोज वी विल टेक x4 आउट, then what we are getting, x4 is out of 3 by 4 power, it means x cube is common, so the total will become 1 plus 1 by 4 power 3 by 4। x4 यहाँ से बाहर आ गया, बाहर आके x4 क्या बन गया, x cube, और मल्टीप्लाई हुआ x स्क्वायर से, it will become x5। Now hint is very clear, suppose t equals to 1 plus 1 upon x4, then dt is nothing but 0, x to power minus 4, so minus 4x to power minus 5 dx। So this quantity is already with us. For this one, we can write dt upon minus 4. This quantity is t to power 3 by 4. And if you convert to the numerator, what we are getting? T to power minus 4 plus 1 upon 3 by 4 plus 1. That is simple integral. So finally, the result is minus 1 by 4 into t to power 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4. So these two cancel out. Final answer is minus t to power 1/4. And what is t? 1 plus 1 by x4 is the final answer. And since it is indefinite integral, you have to add here plus c. Correct? One more question, sum number 5th. These are simple questions just for revision. But this one is different. Power is 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. Fractional powers. We want to take the LCM of 2 and 3, that is 6. So we suppose t to power 6 as x. For every x we are writing t to power 6. So what will be the change? 6t to power 5 equals to dx. And this is dt. Now question is converted in the dx as 6t to power 5 dt. Correct? And the denominator x for t to power 6, it will become t to power 6 and half t cube and t square. Now the important point, since t to power 5 numerator power is greater than the power of the denominator, first we have to divide. Correct? Long division will start here, t to power 5 divided by t cube plus t square. Before that, what we see, that something is common. What is common? Common is t square. We'll make short. So t square cancel out. It will become t cube upon t plus 1. So now we have to divide only t cube by t plus 1. Start with t cube. So t square is needed to make t cube and t square. Minus minus cancel, minus t square. Now what is needed? Minus t. So minus t square minus t. These two cancel out. This will become plus t. Again we want, so multiply by 1, t plus 1. Minus t and plus t cancel out, and here it is minus 1. So the complete division, this we can write as integral. First t square minus t plus 1 quotient, then remainder, and then divisor is the final integral for this portion. This integral you know very well. 6 is already out. Start with 1 by 1 with respect to t, minus t square by 2 plus t minus log t is the final integral. But what we assume t, so we have to eliminate again the value of t. T is nothing but x to power 1/6. So here we write t means x to power 1/6. T means x to power 1/6. X to power 1/6 and x to power 1/6 minus log 1 plus x to power 1/6 plus c. Now the final answer will be 6 x to power half, x to power 1/3, x to power 1/6 minus log 1 plus x to power 1/6. This will be the final answer. You can simplify one more step, but no problem, we'll stop here only. Next sum is again the sum from the previous year's board papers. Here the denominator is sin x minus a, but numerator is x. We want just opposite, so that there will be the simple expansion of the bracket. So here we assume, suppose t is x minus a, then x means t plus a, dx means dt. So this question is now converted to sin, what is x now? T plus a. What is sin x minus a now? Sin t. With respect to dt. Why? Because dx and dt are same. This expansion is sin t cos a cos t sin a divided by sin t divided by sin t. These are the two integrals with respect to t. Sin t and sin t cancel out, cos a is out, integral remaining of dt plus sin a out because constant, integral of cot t dt. Now we know cos a integral of dt means t and sin a as it is, and integral of cos t cot t, you know, log sin t plus c. Last step, we have to eliminate t. t का क्या मीनिंग था, उसको हटाना पड़ेगा. So t is nothing but x minus a plus sin a log sin, and t means x minus a plus c. Now the important point in the question, if you see the answer sheet of this question, there is no a cos a. Why? A cos a combined will have a place inside the c. तो यहाँ पर आंसर क्या लिखेंगे हम? x cos a. x cos a. Don't write a cos a because a cos a merged with constant c, and the final answer sin a bracket log sin x minus a and plus c. So this a cos a combined with c is the final answer. Next sum is sum number 18. Here again the expansion of class 11th, sin cube as it is, and is a formula of sin a plus b, and sin a plus b formula you know, sin a cos b cos a sin b. We can write like this. Suppose I want to take sin x common. If you take sin x common, it will become sin 4, and here it is cos a, and sin is common, so cot x and sin a as it is. Now hint is with you. If we suppose this one as t, cos a plus cot x and sin a we suppose as t, then dt equals to cos a 0, and this is minus cos x square x and sin a constant. So cos x square x is what? Cos x square x is nothing but, tell me, cos x square dx is what? dt divided by minus sin a. So this value is, we can use here. Why? Inside the root it is sin to power 4. So outside the root it will become sin square. And what is 1 upon sin square? Cos x square. So here we can write cos x square x dx divided by sin square is out. Inside only remaining thing is cos a cot x sin a. That's why we assume like this. Now question is converted to minus dt upon sin a constant, dt upon minus sin a, and this is nothing but, assumption is t. Root t integral you know very well. What is the integral? Minus 1 upon sin a, t to power minus half, and t to power minus half means t to power minus half plus 1 upon minus half plus 1 plus c. So finally minus 1 upon sin a and this will be t to power half and this will be only half. So final answer minus 2 upon sin A, minus 2 upon sin A under root t, and t is nothing but see cos A plus cot x and sin A is the final answer. Why this question is typical? All due to first step, what we are taking common, and then why 1 upon sin square x will become cos x square x, and that will give you the hint what we have to assume t as the function of cot x. One more question, then we complete this whole topic of integration. Some few problems are remaining, like definite integral problems. Now under root cos x square plus 1 divided by x4 into log x square plus 1. Now tell me, it is 2 log cos x. 2 means power. We can write it like minus log x square. In second one, x square plus 1 is here. If I take 1x inside, it is x square inside the root. Correct? And this x cube will have out. This side, it is nothing but log this upon this 1 plus 1 by x square. This will give you the hint that 1 plus 1 by x square is here, 1 plus 1 x square is here. It means this quantity we have to assume as t, and this 1 upon x cube will go with dt. For example, here we write t means 1 plus 1 by x square. So what is dt? X to power minus 2 derivative minus 2x to power minus 3 dx. Now tell me, x cube, 1 upon x cube and dx. This will be dt upon minus 2. So here we write dt upon minus 2. This quantity is root t, this quantity is log t. Yes or no? अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, बहुत बाकी है. Now the revision of by parts. देख रहे हैं, 2 फंक्शन ठीक है. फर्स्ट फंक्शन याद करो, this is log and this is algebraic. Which one will be the first? ILATE. L is first, algebraic is second. So first is log t, constant, integral of second, minus d by dx of first and integral of second. Simple. But minus half is outside. Don't forget to write minus half, because this minus half remain as it is. Next step, left hand side, first portion minus half into, this will become 2 by 3 log t into t to power 3 by 2. Is okay first part. Second part, minus half with minus, it will become plus half into 2 by 3 integral t to power only root t, because it is 1.5 power and this is 1 power. Last answer 2n, so 1 by 3. Integral of t to power half you know very well, t to power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. It will be 2 by 9 t to power 3 by 2 minus half, cancel out, minus 1 by 3 log t and t to power 3 by 2. What is common? T to power 3 by 2, t to power 3 by 2 common. 1/3 common. So inside it is minus log t. Correct? And this is 1/3 is out, t to power 3 by 2 out, only 2 by 3. See once again, 1/3 into 2, correct? T per 3 by 2, correct? Minus log t here and 1/3 log. What is t? Again we have to eliminate. So substitute the value of t here in the last step. 1/3 t means 1 plus 1 by x square power 3 by 2. Inside minus log again t and only 2 by 3. This will be the final answer for question number 24. So in the miscellaneous, we have completed all the questions based on indefinite integral. Correct? समझ में आ रहा है अच्छे से? रोज का काम रोज कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं, लॉकडाउन पीरियड को यूज कर रहे हैं, आगे बढ़ते रहिए, चैनल देखते रहिए, सब्सक्राइब करते रहिए और साथ में लाइक भी करते रहिए। अपने दोस्तों को बोलिए और वो भी पढ़ेंगे, वो भी शेयर करेंगे। तब तक गुड बाय।